Raising money quickly to get out of arrears. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your hashtag not sponsored inflation coffee and let's check out this post on, which one is it? AussieBroadband, sent to me by a viewer about someone who is looking for, hang on, there we go, who is, well, looking for ideas to quickly raise money because they're in arrears. So let's check this one out. So, ideas to raise money quickly for home loan arrears. I am desperate for some quick money-raising ideas to pay my home loan arrears. So far, I have sold a lot of items on Marketplace. I'm on a pension and my interest rate has risen. I've been struggling so much lately. This is my last hope for ideas. So please help with sensible suggestions. If I can't sort this out, I've had it. Everything I've worked so hard for will be gone. And notice here, a moderator removed a link. So it looks like the person may have been looking for donations or crowdfunding or support. So one has to be the cynical bastard that I am. Is this someone just saying a whole bloody sob story to get free money? Let me know what you reckon. What do you think? I honestly don't know. I don't know if we can tell. Do you think people would do this? Bloody oath they would. So let's keep going. Let's have a look. So, talk to your bank for interest-only repayments till you can catch up with the loan arrears. Now that's probably some good advice. It means, sure, you're not getting ahead on your mortgage, but you're buying yourself time. But those payments are going to get even higher and higher now with interest rates going up. But we don't really see much discussion of this, of moving to interest only. What do you reckon? I wonder if the bank will even let you. Yeah, see if you can get hold of their hardship program from your home loan provider. However, given there is a few more interest rate rises to go, you may have to think of other options. You probably won't do interest-free forever, yes. Potentially renting a room may be a go, but note this is subject to income and may impact your pension. A gruesome measure is early access to superannuation for hardship. Note that this will bite you down the track, but if your super balance is poor and not growing anyway, it might not be a bad idea. Get some financial advice. You can get it from a local free provider. National Debt Helpline is good. Yeah, I mean, that's a good comment. The next one. With the fiasco of bank failures in the last week, the future implied crash. Yeah, oh, we'll have to see if cash. Okay, Malky is thinking that we may not see any more interest rate hikes. I don't know if Australia will be that lucky. What bank failures? Haven't been any in Australia. Banks have been failing in, say, many banana republics like Venezuela, and life was fine. Banks fail all the time. That's how capitalism works. Banks start, our businesses start, and others fail. Is it really? It's not. It's more like we're in crony capitalism now. We're not really in capitalism. But anyway, I mean, the bank failures haven't really mattered. They haven't hit depositors, have they? It's pretty obvious they aren't going to be earning. Hang on, let's go. In this situation, you are basically treading water till eventually you're forced to sell your place or you increase your income. But if you're already on the pension now, that may be impossible. Selling it now while you're ahead, take out the equity and find some government housing. Considering you're on a pension, you should have done this at the height of the market. Being on a pension and having a mortgage can never coexist. Interest rate rises were just a matter of time. I mean, yeah, that is that is a good point. That's what's making me think this is a bullshit sob story. That they're on a pension with a mortgage. Maybe they have had the mortgage for so long they've just slipped over onto a pension and haven't paid it off. Maybe this is the partner of a couple where one person died. Who knows? Or maybe it's bullshit to solicit money from people. Am I just getting too bloody bitter and distrustworthy? I don't think I'm getting. I think I always have been, but government pension and a mortgage. How on God's green earth does that even pass the sniff test? There's info missing here as it doesn't add up. Definitely take your losses now or hang on and lose a lot more later situation based on this scanned info. Sorry, but this sounds like a financial palaver. Working through with your lender or government financial trouble lines as soon as possible would be best, but sometimes you just have to lose the battle to win the war. Government pension and mortgage. I don't have a mortgage, but I do have lines of credit from before I got sick. I wouldn't be approved for them today, but the banks never pulled them. Circumstances can change a lot faster than the decades it will take to pay off the loan. Yeah, that's the issue too. Wait, so is that the person there? No, that's a different person. So it looks like this person hasn't responded to anything. So I'm wondering if it was. I mean, this is bullshit, isn't it? They're just trying to get money out of people. We haven't really had any ideas. Government housing isn't quick to get. It could be years or decades before you can get it. Also, private rental may be more than the mortgage repayments. I'd say hang on to the house as long as you can. In the meantime, get yourself a boarder. I can't agree more. Try to get out while you have time. Did you buy this property when rates were low? How did you manage to pay till now? They probably had a job, but now are old with no job. It's a shame people have to go through this. Well, this is just a part of life, isn't it? I mean, this is the example of how many people take their whole super out and just pay off the house. Pay off the house with it. This is a popular comment, but I would stay under the mortgage as much as I can due to the massive backlog of government housing and the rental crisis. That is like a stepping stone to homelessness. In some areas, it's cheaper to pay a mortgage than to rent. Maybe OP took the mortgage before getting a pension. There are many more great ideas in this thread. Hang in there, buddy. Okay. Speak with a financial counselor. Yep, unfortunately, any sort of get-rich-quick scheme is unlikely to work. Yes. Rent out a room in your house to a student. There could be more pain to come with interest rates. A few people are saying that, more and more. I know we've got some friends. They've got a house where they're renting it out to 4 students at the moment. High school students, uni students, $45 a night. They have to feed them and drive them, to and from education. But, hey, might be worth it. And you have to talk to them and interact with them. So that could be the only annoying thing. Sorry to hear, as above, I'd recommend taking a boarder on to increase your cash flow, even Airbnb a room if you need to. Can you do that? Can you Airbnb just a room? Sadly, and you'll see, next will be Florian renting a tent on top of my pile of dirt that I need to get rid of. Definitely need to downsize. If you have any super that's still preserved, you can make an anticipation to release some of it to prevent the foreclosure of your home. Problem is that opportunity is about to be shut by the federal treasurer. Is that true? Are they really going to do that? So Labor are shutting the opportunity to keep yourself from being homeless. It really does seem that they're either so detached from reality, from what people consider important, or they want you to be dependent on them. Yep, pretty much only options mentioned above: downsize or rent a house. Rent of a house to a uni student. Considering the current rental market, it might work out well. Yeah. Just bear in mind, if you rent out rooms of actual lodging, if you include electricity, that some international students like to run AC all day, every day. They might not be used to dry heat, and what you consider to be perfect weather might be too cold for them. So just budget them running their AC heater all day and their TVs, computers, etc. So it won't bother you if they do. If they don't, then it's more money for you. Okay, that's a good consideration. Even though I make the argument that AC is a luxury, in this, 35, 36 degree heat today. We ran out and bought even more fans. Yeah, oh boy. I don't get me wrong, I'll be buying AC eventually. Eventually, we'll see. So let's have a talk about this one, guys. So, real or fake? Someone on arrears with a pension and a mortgage in desperate trouble that is honestly looking for suggestions. They haven't responded to any questions on this forum, but they did have a link where you could donate. So I'm going to bet a carton that she's bullshit. What do you reckon? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and your takes, and if you are as cynical as me or not. As always, check out my other channel, Heise BIM and Heise Does. And if you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, you can support us on YouTube or Patreon, use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode of HeiseSays. Bye for now.